The president once again takes up the cudgels for Health Secretary Francisco Duque III, who has been receiving fresh calls for resignation. Meanwhile, the president says it is useless to reopen schools if the much-awaited COVID-19 vaccine is not yet available. Maricel Halili has the report.
The same is true for all of
Health
our
Secretary
other
Francisco
hospitals
Duque
who are now
III
using
finds
this,
respite in his
personal
boss
production
as he remains in hot water over his handling of the COVID-19 pandemic. In a speech late Monday, President Duterte defended the health chief over the procurement of allegedly overpriced personal protective equipment and testing tools, which are being used in the country's pandemic response. Duque was also present in the televised briefing.
I would listen to Secretary Duque. But I gave him the instruction, and I admit it in public now, sabi ko sa kanya, do everything you can. I do not care if it's not cheap, if it is expensive, just go ahead and do something about it. Kasi ipit na tayo dito.
The chief executive also commented on Duque's false claim that the Philippines is already experiencing the second wave of the coronavirus pandemic. The health secretary has apologized since and insisted that we are actually on the first major wave, to which President Duterte responded.
Alam mo, huwag ka masyadong touchy sa issues because always there will be pro and cons. So alam ko ikaw, you are hard-pressed and I know your situation. You just tell us if that is the one that's in your the gray matter between your ears. Eh, di sabihin mo, ayaw ninyo maniwala, bahala kayo, basta ito yung akin.
The president also sought confirmation from Duque about the Koch couple who supposedly offered overpriced supplies to the government. But Duque swiftly denies ties to the couple and insisted he did not know them. Meanwhile, in the same briefing, President Duterte said he will not allow the reopening of classes as long as the vaccine for COVID-19 is not yet available. The DepEd has earlier set the school opening for the incoming academic year on August 24th and has been pushing for alternative learning tools such as online.
But without the vaccine, it's really danger. It spells disaster. So, mask, hugas kamay. Mga bata, wag muna. Yung opening ng classes, that's a very... I will not allow the opening of classes na magdikit-dikit yung mga bata. No?
President Duterte also appealed to LGUs to accept repatriated OFWs who have undergone weeks of quarantine in Manila. He says only the national government can impose restrictions on travel.
Do not obstruct the movement of people because you run the risk of getting sued criminally. Alam mo, ladies and gentlemen, if you are listening, Pilipino to, kababayan natin. Tanggapin ninyo and provide for sequestration houses if you want. Yung doon sila i-quarantine. Pero hati-hati tayo sa problema. Total, hindi naman kami nagkulang. Whatever you need, we provide.
For News 5, Faith Tobias, We Are One News.